Etari Living Sacrifice here, bringing you to the game This is the Police, Day 12. Orthodox priest bribe mayor. All members of the Red Masks under arrest. Students volunteer to help farmers. Let's get to work. Oh, more story time. Put your clothes on, sir. He's taking a while putting the shirt on.
My morning ritual was plagued by the smell of Vicus Vargas' fruity cologne. It was like the sharp citrus scent was chasing me around the house, as if Vicus was right there in my living room. When I finally realized the smell was coming from a big basket of oranges, it didn't put me any more at ease. I'd opened my door to lots of threatening mail, evidence of criminal wrongdoing, even a dead ferret or two.
Ferret?
But fruit? Never.
What's it mean? What does it mean?
You the fruit guy?
Excuse me?
Was it you that brought the basket of oranges?
Nah, it was here when I arrived.
Fine.
Who is this? What can I do you for?
Who are you?
Today, I'm your driver.
And where are we driving?
To work.
That's it?
Yeah, we have to make an important stop along the way.
Where?
The ranch.
What ranch?
Just the ranch.
Fine.
Is it because of what I did or didn't do with Mr. Sens?
The morning seemed surreal, and I took in the magic. Why wreck it with meaningless chatter? As my tight-lipped chauffeur drove an hour through God knows where, I started to feel like I was in the middle of a bad dream.
Am I gonna miss a
Probably
whole day of work
lying
too?
Bloody and concussed in the alley behind the old colony club, my nose buried in a rotten orange peel.
Ew.
But no, this was no dream. The silence was real. The sound of the engine was real. The dust was real enough too. And there was the ranch over the
Is that why
horizon.
his name is Mr. Sands?
It all seemed familiar. The Sand family's overbearing mansion has been the talk of the headlines for decades, but few have managed to get closer than a few miles. I guess I'm just lucky.
Just lucky, I guess. He has a ship in the middle of his living room. Or is that a painting? That's a painting. It's gotta be a painting. Yep, it's a painting. Look at my little bald spot.
I didn't know
So
you
who
took
speaks
private
first?
meetings, Mr. Sand.
Only if I expect good company.
I'm surprised my company ranks at all.
Today, yes. Today is a special day.
Very special.
So it seems.
Do you often go to the old colony club, Jack?
Every week.
Meet any interesting people there?
As a rule, no.
Sometimes you make a date, right? Sometimes make new friends.
Sometimes, I guess. But that's not why I go.
And why?
I consider it a hobby.
A hobby. Do you know anything about my hobbies?
Well, judging by the half-dozen animal skins I stepped on walking over here, it's not much of a reach to say you like hunting.
Love it.
This is
Well,
a lovely
I see
room
that
of
now.
death.
It seemed so tedious when I was a child. Took ever so long. But now I'm older. I've developed a new talent.
What talent is that?
Patience. The will to wait for the right moment. Let's say you want a deer. You know, you deserve it. You've even decided what dishes its meat will go to and where you'll mount its horns. But to get that deer, you've got to wait. To sit in the bushes and stay nice and quiet.
What was that beeping just
Professional
now?
hunters will tell you that the hunt is a rare craft. There are many rules. It's shrouded in mystery and ancient skill. Well, that's all complete nonsense. To get a deer, you just sit on the sidelines for a long enough time, pinpoint the moment when it's finally time to shoot. I learned the talent, Jack. But not like you, oh, Jack. You truly are the master.
Why, thank you.
I don't understand.
Oh, come on, Jack. I know about the 500,000. I know your plan. Kendrick told me everything. Needless to say, I'm impressed. While some people learn to hold their breath for minutes on end and not to rustle the leaves too loudly, why you
There it is again.
decided to just become the foliage. You turned yourself into a bush, surrounded by deer who've been so fruitfully multiplying for decades. But all this time you've held your rifle at the ready. Forgive an old man his imagery, Jack. I've the heart of a poet, I confess.
The heart of a poet.
Look, I don't know what was said between you
Warrior
and Kendrick,
poet.
but it sounds like you got it wrong.
Oh, I think I understand everything just fine. And I think we understand each other quite well. Jack, in the coming war, we'll make excellent partners.
In the Game
What
of Thrones,
war?
you win
One war
or you
falls
die.
upon every generation. My grandfather drove out the Ambersons back when he was 27. My father destroyed that psychopath gangster Maurice Bell when he was a sprightly 30. At 69, I'd begun to think my war had passed me over. But my time has come at last.
Ooh.
Tomorrow, Vicus Varga declares war, and I'm obliged to answer.
So we're talking about Varga now.
I don't know how he thinks. I don't even know whether he plans his actions or not. I can't divine his purpose. Hell, I don't even know where he comes from. He's a man not of our breed, wouldn't you say? But when he arrived here, I invited him in, told him we could work together. An official invitation penned in my own hand and written on some very expensive paper. And can you imagine his reply? A fruit basket. What sense can be made of such a message?
I guess it means whatever you want it to.
Precisely.
I'm late for work, Mr. Sand.
You know, Jack, I could just give you $500,000 right now, cash, whatever denominations you like. But I would never insult you so. If I went
Well,
stalking my
I might
prey
like
for
to be
so
insulted
many
a
years,
little
I
bit.
wouldn't want someone else to shoot it for me. I understand you, Jack. And I'll never ask you for anything that's contrary to your nature.
Except
Just
for the death
think
of
about our
and destruction
conversation.
of Varga.
Think about it. And call me.
Now I've got to make another decision. Just like the Game of Thrones. I've seen this before. If I'm Sean Bean, I die at the end of the first season. If I'm Eddard Stark, I'm screwed.
Like I said, it's a whole new life, and I've had to give up some old habits. One of them, keeping away from things that don't concern me. Now I can't afford the luxury. This spotlight I'm under, concerns is all I got.
Well, since my humble but accurate opinion of Game of Thrones is that Eddard Stark is not actually dead, and he was the Sirio, the water dancer. I don't think we ever saw a body of his either. I think he was the Faceless Man, or one of the Faceless Men. And he took Eddard's place before he got his head cut off. Would that work? If a Faceless Man got his head cut off, does he die the Faceless Man? Does he still have the shroud? I don't know. But I'm going to help Christopher Sand. He's been good to me so far. I got to make a decision. The devil you know, right?
Tell him it's Boyd.
The devil you know. My neighbor died and asked me if I could help with funeral arrangements. Can I take the day? No. Looks like the janitor hasn't been around to clean the toilets today. I don't know about you, but I care about my cleanliness of my intimates. Can I go home? No. Not unless, like, she can go. She took an extra day. Alright. She came in, worked more. Did I ever get... Did somebody give me something? She said I needed to buy Beethoven to feel better. So let's buy Beethoven. Wonder if this will actually do anything. Uh-oh. I don't know. I don't recognize this one. Weekly salary. If they increased my weekly salary, I bet it'd be like 400 bucks. I bet the other guy would have given me different special powers. We received a call from the club manager who said that a brawl broke out in the main hall involving over 20 men. Security are keeping back because none of the combatants are carrying knives. Because some of the combatants are carrying knives. Several wounded are already lying on the dance floor, but no one knows why the mayhem broke out. That should be enough. Whoa, man, this music is like, brah, brah, dun 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 dun. I thought it was supposed to relax me. I'm getting fired up. All right, they're requesting. They are requesting.
412A in progress.
Jeez. Woo! Walking into it, their dog got into an argument. Eventually, one of them unleashed the dog on the other. Riding her bicycle nearby. Jeez. The entire department is out right now. If the Joker was going to attack, now would be the time. Dun 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 dun. All right, massive fight. We got him. We got him. The boy is struggling on the ground, barely holding off an angry dog that's trying to grab him by the throat. Pull, hit the dog with a taser. The dog lets the boy escape and its owner starts to flee. Run after him. There we go. Oh, what's going on down here? Church. Parishioner Maria Serpentine reported the sounds of gunshots inside the church. A bearded man in a hat entered the confessional, and then a minute later I heard a few gunshots. Then the man calmly left the booth, took off his hat and crossed himself, and sat down in a pew. I think he's praying. I don't have anybody to send right at this moment. But I will, hopefully in enough time. Because I just sent everybody. Man. Don't need to send everybody again. Hopefully, I can always send reinforcements. St. John's Hospital. Lyndall Howard, her words slurred, said the dentist paralyzed her face during her latest visit. The monster stuck me with some kind of poison. Arrest him. Huh. Huh. That's an interesting call. Alright. We got the guy at the church. Non-automatic weapon. So that's what... Bring it to the police station, ask the Mafia to sell it. What would you want to do with it? Let's see here. Or bring to the police station. I don't want to put guns on the street this early in my career. I'll wait till at least halfway. Till I've only got like a month left. The girl was injected with normal painkillers. That's what I thought. And I guess that's like saying that it's almost night. Do I have any open investigations? I've got all the investigations. Good.
1011B in progress.
Ice cream vendor noticed a suspicious black bag, which has been lying unsupervised on a bench for the past few hours. This really probably means nothing. For a few hours. What makes it so suspicious? It's probably just a bum's bag of alcohol. This music, man, it goes on all day, doesn't it?
Got a situation here.
There's something moving inside the bag. Open the bag.
1011B complete.
What is it? What was it? It was nothing. Was it a dog? Like, was it a rabbit? There was nothing. Was there somebody inside the bag? Thanks for not explaining that one. That was weird. Alright, we got the end of the day. We've made it. Still haven't been able to give anybody a stripe in a while. But let's end the day. Checkpoint, day 13. Alright, y'all. Gonna see you on the next one. Keep moving forward.